Um, so going to be interested to see if they go for a 2-1-2 setup or a 1-1-3 and look to protect the Dark Lady to get her some good farm. On the side of Hellborn, they go with a Malakin to follow up the Midas. So they pick up a secondary initiator slash core in the Midas, and they finish it off with a Malakin. So it looks like we will be seeing a support Master of Arms here. I would assume. I do think we will see Core, Midas, Morexus, and Malakin. And I would be quite surprised to see something like a support Midas because the hero just doesn't really fit the role of a support all that well. He just does a really good job of nuking out waves and split pushing and farming up to something like a sheepstick very early into the game. So I do think we are going to see the secondary support Master of Arms here behind the Moira, and they will be running the Malakin as the hard carry. Um, so, going to be interested to see how both these teams decide to lane. It looks like we are going to have a tri-lane of the Dark Lady, the Glacius, and the Illuna in the short lane. And it looks like our Hellborn side is interested in matching up against them with the Malakin, the Master of Arms, and the Moira. I do feel like a Malakin tri-lane should be a little bit stronger due to them having the sword throw versus the Tainted Soul. However, there is some pretty solid kill potential from both sides. I do love the supports of Illuna and Glacius, um, but Moira in tri-lanes is very scary, as well as the eventual Acid Bomb from Master of Arms. So some pretty strong early game tri-lane heroes with high damage output as well as some good disables. We're going to see the Calamity going one-on-one against the Midas. This is a lane where I feel like Calamity should really have a good time. And then we have the Deadwood going into the off lane where he will face off against the Moraxis. So I hope to see Deadwood pick up a hatchet um, as he will be going one-on-one. It looks like right now he is believing to be 1 versus 2 with his items, not picking up the hatchet and upgrading into the power supply very early on. So we will see what he does there. And thus they clash. Looks like they're going to try to go for a kill onto Moira here. Moira is going to stun up both the Glacius and the Illuna. Sword Throw comes out onto the Illuna, some good pressure. Master of Arms does throw out the stun, but Illuna is in a pretty safe position here. And they will do a early creep pull. Lady actually using her E there for a last hit. Very interesting. Iron Shield gets picked up there on the Dark Lady. Priest from Glacius comes out onto Malakin. Thought about going in with the sword throw, but they decide not to. I do think that the Hellborn's Trident is a little bit stronger at the lower levels. So the possibilities of them getting a kill should be higher, at least early on. So I will do my usual thing of looking at the lanes, and then I'll miss the Bloodlust kill in the tri-lane. So we have a Calamity at 7 and 2 against a Midas at 8 and 2. Midas is actually doing very well. Looks like he needs about 3 more creeps for his bottle. 1 more creep should get him going for the bottle. It takes so much pressure from the Calamity. Deadwood has still not bought a hatchet. Well, I do say that, but he's sending himself something. I want to say it's a health potion. And maybe a hatchet? He actually only sent himself a hatchet. So he is 2 and 1 against 11 and 5 Moraxis. And that is not what you want to have going into a one-on-one lane. Stun comes out here from Moa into the Acid Bomb and the Shards of Harkon, but again, the supports get to the safety of the tower in time, so they can't follow it up. Moraxis with the DD coming in for the flank. He lands a couple of axes and sets up a beautiful kill there on the Calamity, who had just purchased her bottle. Midas already out of bottle charges. There is no refreshment rune down at the bottom, so he will have to go back to base. I missed the kill in the tri-lane. Moira ends up going down. Sword Throw comes in. Glaciacy will go down to Master of Arms. Dark Lady is now here. Power Supply does come out. Power Throw will do some good damage. Here comes the Tainted Soul. Dark Lady. I think he'll just use the Tainted Soul here. That will be enough for a kill. Malikan, he's trying to get a return kill here. Gets the Shards of Harkon stun from Moira. It's gonna tank a creep wave now. And this will be a dead Malikan as the freeze comes up from Colossus. So they get the kill on the Malikan. It comes at a cost of 3 for 1. 3 for 1 in favor of the Legion's tri-lane. Glacia's taking some good pressure. Here comes Midas. And he decides not to go in. Okay. Quite interesting. Mystic Rune was bottled by Calamity. Transmute lands on the Calamity. Deadwood continuing to struggle here. Gonna get Quake stunned up. No mana for the Matrix. Moraxis doesn't have boots. Bottom lane, Aluna ends up falling. They might get the counter kill onto Moa here. Dark Lady charges in, but Glacia's gonna get stunned up by the Shards of Harkon. Dark Lady, she's going to go for a counter kill here on the Moira, and now she's going to choose to fall back. Shards of Harkon stun will hit onto Dark Lady. She will charge back. She'll get health potioned up from a teammate. Calamity 24 and 3. The rune will spawn top, which will be a haste. That will go in favor of Calamity. 25 and 7 Midas. Midas is forwarding to the bot lane, so Hellborn wants to force a fight here. They have Veiled Rot on the Midas. They're gonna get stunned up initially by Aluna, but Midas is nearby. Gonna try to get the catch here. Moa is getting going off to the side. They get the kill onto Dark Lady as a beautiful transmute lands from Midas. And the supports will all stay alive. Top lane, we have a dive coming out from the hasted Calamity. They use Thunder's Vault there on the Moraxis. They get him to use his Matrix as well. And they don't use the Willowmaker. So a nice gank coming out from Snooki there in the top lane with that haste rune. Poured in from Dark Lady back to the bot tower. Sword Throw comes in. He does have Sword Throw down now. Here comes the Shards of Harkon. It will stun the Dark Lady, but he is in some trouble. Glacia's pounding in the autos with the slow. Can Dark Lady get the vision though for the Tainted Soul? She's got the Ghost Marchers, and she will get the kill. The slow comes out onto Moira. Shards of Harkon, but the auto attack will take him out. Moa they will not look to pursue as the cooldowns were not up. In the top lane, Snooki is here once again. They're going to look to try to bait out the Quake Stun. Here comes the Firebomb from Calamity, and Willowmaker was used as well. And they get the kill onto Morexus again. That is such a big kill, as they have slowed down Morexus so much with those back-to-back kills. He is now only 200 gold per minute. So the rotations from Calamity are really causing some disruption here for Morexus. But meanwhile, we have Midas picking up some good farm. Now sitting at 400 GPM, as he previously had a kill attempt on the Dark Lady in the bot lane. So he is doing very well so far. Charge shot comes out from Moa, the sword throw, and the Shards of Harkon will take out the Aluna. Glacius was busy in the bot river. Midas throws out the smackdown, the golden salvo, and the eventual finishing blow. So the two supports dying on the side of Hex. We have both sides actually with a ward here in the same position. So they each see each other moving around the side of the lane here. So they are very well aware of the positioning here. Dark Lady is farming very well compared to the Malikan. She's 350 versus the 273 of Malikan, so 44 against 31. So very good creep farm coming out for the Dark Lady so far. Throw will spot out the Moira in the trees there. Top lane! Calamity holding her own against looks like there was some lag. We had a pause. Hopefully it's fixed. Flash is gonna get stumped up here. He melts. Dark Lady is now in though. Moira getting silent stop. The possession gonna fear Dark Lady, but he gets the final blow with the Tainted Soul. Malikan is still pretty strong though. Has another sword throw ready to go. Dark Lady, she's just the power supply. She has 200 mana. She might look to re-engage here, as there is no mana up on the Moa unless he uses his power supply, but they will choose to just fall back, as the health potion will be used onto Malikan there. Calamity has transitioned now into the top lane. She is very comfortable being up here, it seems. Deadwood goes to the middle lane where he takes a big combo from Midas. Soul Trap gets picked up onto the Midas. A nice root, and the Willowmaker, and Deadwood will hit the kill onto Midas, and a deny it coming out from Dude. Perfect. They get the kill and they deny. Haste Rune this time going the way of Meraxis, so Snooki doesn't pick up this Haste Rune, as Meraxis finds himself a kill on the Calamity. Bot lane, Charles Harkon going to connect onto Moira, or onto Aluna, excuse me. The auto attacks, one more. He gets the stun off with the Emerald Lightning. Oh, the freeze from Glacius, the slow from the Tundra Blast. But Malikan, he has another sword throw coming up in 2 seconds. Will he be able to make this juke? Oh my god, that was a huge juke coming out for TKB. They get the kill onto Moira while that was going on. And Malikan, will he end up going down is the question. The auto attacks, they do lose Dark Lady, but some huge jukes coming out from Aluna there to avoid Lion's Pride. Oh my god, it just barely doesn't kill. That was a level 2 Lion's Pride. Normally I like to see Midas players max out the Lion's Pride, but he's choosing to put more points into the salvo. Luna survives with like 17 or 19 life there. And when it's done, it's a 13 to 12 hero kill lead for Hex. But the big picture is the 3k gold and 3k experience lead. They get the mid tower. I missed that completely. So they got the tier 1 tower in the mid lane. And that's a big part of their gold lead there. A root coming out. Here comes a possession from Malikan. He will sword throw the Deadwood up. And the insistence of the charge shot. Here comes the Sunder's Vault though. Nice pole bomb doing tons of damage. The Willowmaker connects onto Deadwood. The log, and Deadwood gets a double tap. Moira is here with the Shards of Harkon. She needs to be careful though, as Root's coming out from Deadwood to follow up the stun from Aluna. And Deadwood picks up a hat trick. Axes are going to hit onto Deadwood. 2-man Quake Stun. Midas is here with a beautiful transmute to follow it up. And they get the 2 kills onto both the Aluna and the Calamity. Rotten Grasp will come out. It will be avoided here by both the Midas and the... oh, the warp! Oh, but he just perfect TP spot here coming out from the Deadwood, as Midas didn't have vision in time. So Deadwood will make the escape after picking up the hat trick, but he did end up losing a couple comrades before the fight was over. And the golden experience lead continues to remain the same, but Malikan dying and Dark Lady staying alive. Malikan now sitting on 238 gold per minute, and Dark Lady sitting on 400 gold per minute already. With the Sustainer, another 500 gold saved up. She may even be well on her way to the Rune Cleaver. I don't know if he has the Warhammer in his stash. I honestly wouldn't be surprised, but he does have some decent buildup already. With the Toxin Claws, the Iron Shield, and the Power Supply, as well as the full Ghost Marchers. So I do think it's going to be more of like a 15-minute cleaver. Mid lane, we have the Willowmaker off cooldown, and Deadwood will get collapsed on and he goes down. Power throw, I'm not sure what power throw was for there. Want to become famous by followers? No, sorry, I don't. It's too fun being an average Joe. Luna sidestepping the sword throw there. Mid lane, I missed that completely. I'm gonna cheat, guys, I'm sorry. What the hell happened, Snooki? Oh, Snooki's going really aggressive here onto Midas. Midas just turns around, lands a transmute, Shards of Harkon comes out, Mana Sunder, Soul Trap, Calamity dead. Glacius is here. Channel the Glacial Downpour. Oh, he doesn't have it. Dude's got bracers though. Who cares about having Glacial Downpour? Oh, he freezes him on the Ancients. Dude! Dude with the big play. Hello? That warp though from Midas was extremely greedy there on the Ancients. Very, very greedy warp. Shards of Harkon comes out here. They're going to stun up the Illuna. Here comes the Quake Stun with the Portal Key from Moraxis. Thunder's Vault comes out though to counter, and some huge damage coming out from Calamity. The Matrix will not be exploded. He gets the kill with the axe. He's going to try to make the escape, but Calamity coming in with the assistance of Dark Lady. Quake Stun lands onto Calamity, but he will end up falling here eventually to the Dark Ladies. It ends up being a double tap. And there was the Warhammer, the Cleaver in 200 gold now for the Dark Lady to follow. Midas is Veiled Rotted up here, but I don't think he can kill the Dark Lady without the help of some team support. Nice transmute does land though, however. Soul Trap is applied, and that will be that. Portal Key gets picked up on the Deadwood, so they do have a Portal Key now on the side of Legion. Calamity looks like he's going for either a tablet or a Gnomes. Actually, this is probably tablet. Gnomes does not take a Neophyte's book. Big brain. Caster. But, he may look to build the Teacher into a Gnomes, if I'm not wrong about that. I don't think we'll see Abyssal Skull or Lex, so it would be quite weird for him to just pick up the casual Ring of the Teacher. Bot lane, we see a Quake Stun. Miss? Did Dark Lady avoid the Quake Stun with the strikes? I missed that completely. Oh, no wonder Whoop wanted me to go back. Okay, wait, hold on. Oof. You had a ward though. You saw it coming. You saw it coming. Cliff will be used here. Will they get the tower denied? No, not in time. Calamity is here with an invisibility rune. She has a tablet as well. She's going to scout out the entire Hellborn team here, minus Malakin. Here comes Deadwood with a Willowmaker initiation. The Arcane Vortex will stall the follow-up of the power throw, and out of it, Midas will tablet himself. Quakesun in the background onto Glacius. Here comes the Thunder's Vault, landing beautifully onto several heroes. The damage is real as Calamity picks up a double tap. Another root comes out from Deadwood. Malakin is now here with the possession. Moira has fallen. A Rotten Grasp will land, and Malakin evaporates. It's a hat trick for Snooki, and off down here. No, yeah. Dark Lady gets a kill onto Maraxis, so it ends up being a 5-for-0 team fight. The invisibility rune scouting it out from Calamity was humongous as they get a great initiation there. I believe the Cleaver might have also came into play there, so Dark Lady had some good damage. She also has the cover of darkness, but chose not to use it in that fight, so they were just that confident that they were going to win that fight once the Thunder's Vault came out from Calamity. And they now take us almost 7,000 gold and 10,000 experience lead. Another invisibility rune? What? You just had one of these. Snooki, stop hacks, man. If it's not 17 hastes, it's invis. Double veiled. Raw Deadwood will break it. Double portal keys as Moraxis misses Deadwood, and Deadwood blinks to safety. So unfortunately, Orcs of Newerth doesn't get anything out of their veiled rots. Malakin is going to get spotted here by Calamity. He has the sword throw on cooldown. He will throw out the TP to follow the possession. But a tablet will stop that, but he has the sword throw coming up. He is now going to maybe try to bait it. Here comes the Shards of Harkon, the transmute from Midas, and well, it was a good idea, but a little bit too overconfident from Calamity. Here comes a Willowmaker! No! Deadwood is lagging. Deadwood is lagging. He's gonna get Quake stunned. He's gonna get transmuted. He's gonna be a dead Deadwood. Glacius is going to avoid the Quake stun with the tablet. Some beautiful kiting coming out from the Legion side. Shards of Arcane Vortex. Here comes the sword throw onto Aluna, and Aluna will most likely fall here. Cover of Darkness comes out, though. Will that be the saving grace for Aluna? Yes, it will, as they're now looking to turn it around. Where is Dark Lady, though? She is not looking to go into the fight, as she is too low. So, Cover of Darkness saving Aluna there, as they couldn't get the final auto attacks once she got to the safety of the trees. Will they hold the tower? Here comes a pole bomb, and a freeze comes out onto Malakin. Frosty's coming down tonight. The damage is real, and Malakin, he will fall as he can't port up the cliff. It's a double tap coming out for Glacius, and who said Glacius is a bad support hero? I don't know. Some not so smart person apparently, because Glacius is channeling the Glacial Downpour, doing huge damage here. Quake Stun comes out onto Calamity. Transmute to follow from Midas, the Soul Trap, and the explosion from the Matrax will take out Calamity in the mid lane. Dark Lady picks up both a Firebrand and a Whispering Helm, so she is 532 gold per minute. She is 230 GPM higher than this Malakin is currently, as he is only sitting on the Thunderclaw and the Helm of the Victim. Deadwood is lining up a Rotten Grasp here in the bottom lane. Here comes the Master's Call from Master of Arms. Dark Lady charges in, and Malakin will go down. They're looking to turn it onto the Moa, and he will go down as well. It's a double tap coming out for Dark Lady, as now Moira will be finding her way down into the Legion jungle. Dark Lady taking a transmit from Midas here. He warps. He disjoints the charging strikes, but the Rotten Grasp will lock him in place, and he has the Soul Trap put on. I believe the Power Throw might have hit there. Midas taking some heavy damage, but Dark Lady, she will go back into the jungle to heal up off of the creeps with her Whispering Helm. And Calamity has now respawned. He picks up a Tablet of Command. Glacius, very farmed with the 2 bracers and the tablet. Luna also looking to pick up a tablet as well, as she will stack some camps here for the Dark Lady. Midas picks up the post haste, by the way, so he is not valuing the early portal key. He has actually been doing quite a good job of landing the transmutes without the portal key. A big part of that is due to the Moira and the Miraxis landing some multi-stuns. But a Conquer attempt here will come out from Hex, and there is no vision of this from the Hellborn side. They do have a ward over here, but does not spot the entrance ramp at all. Deadwood picks up a Lex Talionis. Alchemist Bones picked up on Miraxis, so he had a bit of a slow start, but he's almost 300 gold per minute, which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. He's almost up there with, ooh, Moa getting melted there by the double damage Dark Lady. I think he died in about 2 or 3 hits. Here comes a freeze out onto Midas, but Dark Lady taking heavy damage there from the Miraxis. Here comes Thunder's Vault. Miraxis will fall. Midas makes it to safety with the help of the tablet and the elemental warp. Summon the Arcane. Mana Sunder comes out. Here comes the Possession. Tablet coming in from Glacius. Calamity will get the kill onto Moira. Beautiful Tablet coming off from Snooki as he gets himself over the cliff. What a player. Wait. Hold on. Hold on, stream. Yes. Yes, it was Nuki's tablet. Okay. So he initially, I'm going to go back even further. He's going to get tableted here by Duder. Duder's going to come in, tablet him because he's stunned up. Beautiful. He knows he's stunned. And then Snooki tablets himself because he's number 1 on ladder. And these are what number 1 ladder players make for plays. Beautiful. Double stun from the Aluna. Beautiful. They get the kill onto Midas. Freeze comes out onto Master of Arms. Looks like we got a haste rune here on the Calamity. He will most likely take out the Malikan here. He's trying to heal up with the sword, the green sword. He can't get the kill onto Aluna. Malikan does fall.
Massacre. Genocide.
And it ends up being a genocide. Man, how many times did they pause this series? I feel like they paused like 5 times already. Matrax is pop. Miraxis is getting kited so hard here. Holy cow. Sam! Not like this! Moira... Is he gonna die? Here comes the freeze and the power throw. Power throw from downtown. Hex is just playing so well in this game number 1 here. Their teamwork is very much on point. Looks like Dark Lady's going for a shield breaker. She picks up the Warhammer. I'm just kidding, of course. She's buying the Shrunken Head. Super boring, but it is what it is. So now he can freely jump into fights without worrying about getting stunned up by everyone. He just has to tank a possession, most likely, but that's inevitable. but he is 588 gold per minute. Malakin has dropped below 300, so the gold lead reflects that 19k, 25k experience. Very, very unfortunate that Malakin has died 8 times this game. That is a lot of deaths. Second behind the Master of Arms with 10. Midas, he's saving up 2,000 gold almost. I think we're gonna see the portal key now. I actually do like the fact that he went for the Void Talisman though, because Deadwood and Dark Lady are very, very much countered by a Void early. Dark Lady, I missed that. She died. I don't know what happened. But Moira used the Arcane Vortex on herself. Glacius just solos the Moira. So Glacius is showing Moira who's the real support. Meanwhile, Aluna and Calamity are murdering shit. They're just killing everything. They're killing Moa, they're killing Malakin, they're killing every hero with an M that wasn't Moraxis or Midas. I just realized that they have... Wait, Malakin, Moira, Midas, Moa... Wait, their whole lineup started with M. Malakin, Moira, Master of Arms, Midas, and Moraxis. That's too many M's. That's why they lost. They need some diversity in their draft. You can't have every hero in your draft start with the letter M, because you're just dooming yourself to lose if you do that. Like if we look at the other side, you have Calamity, that's a C. You have the Dark Lady, Aluna, Glacius, Deadwood. Every hero has a different starting letter. So they already won the draft because they have a wide variety of heroes.